Hey guys, looks like it's beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today.
Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by today. Today's beer comes from Other Half Brewing. This is they're out of Brooklyn, New York. This is their Other Half's All Citra Everything Double Dry Hopped. And this is a fairly big beer coming in at 8.5%. This was sent to me by Lucas. Lucas, thanks a bunch to my brother for sending me the package you did. All of them, I think they're going to be very tasty beers. I have not been able to get my hands on anything that he has sent me, so I do appreciate all you wonderful people that send me beers. There's so many beers around the country and the world that are not distributed in Virginia, and there's a ton of them. And the ones that are distributed in Virginia end up sitting in a warehouse for months at a time. And time you see them in the grocery stores, they're at the end of their shelf life or are longer, or they've been past their shelf life. So you guys can get these beers as fresh as you do. I'm very envious. So Lucas, thanks again. He did send a note like my brother Rico does on this. It says basically what I just read here to you. All Citra Everything Double Dry Hopped Imperial IPA takes our standard Citra Showcase IPA and adds a second dry hopping of Citra Lupulin powder. So they're using a hop powder on this beer. So I guess that's a lot easier way to doing it other than putting hop pellets and all that stuff in there. I don't know. I've never used any kind of hop powder. So I've either used a pellet or a whole cone. And when I do the whole cone, it's something that I'm growing here. A Cascade, a Centennial, a Nugget, Northern Brewer, some stuff that grows pretty good down here. So let's get on with this. The commercial description is exactly what he has written on the page here. So without further ado, let me get this down here. Big 16-ounce can. The only thing I'm going to say, and it does have a date on it, 1/13/17, and day is this 3rd of February, so it's not even a month old, like 3 weeks old. Impressive. That is so impressive that you guys can get beers that fresh, and then the time it takes to mail them to me and stuff. So I just got this yesterday. So what I want to say though, they put and it's a plain Jane Silver can with this stick-on red label here, but they've written all Citra Everything in microscopic letters here on the front. And of course on the bottom here it tells you Other Half Double Dry Hopped underneath there. And that's written in white where you can see it, where the All Citra Everything is written in green on this red label. And it's almost impossible to see. I mean, you gotta look and you gotta concentrate. I don't know who the marketing is, and if that's part of the marketing genius and it's working, great. But I would write it a little bit bigger in a brighter level, brighter color, just tell you what's there and to catch your attention. I walked by the shelf and seen that, I don't know if I'd take a double take to find out what it is, but I wouldn't write this little teeny font on here on this great big label that has nothing else written on it. I would write it a little bit bigger. For us old guys, yeah. Alright, I'm going to get this thing popped open. Cuisine's barbecue cheeses and pepper, Monterey, pepper jack, sharp blue cheddar. Stronger cheeses go well with this. And the meat is game grilled meat and salmon. It looks like orange juice coming out of the can. Oh yeah. That's where a snifter tulip oversized wine glass. I got my favorite snifter. And here it says can be salad for long periods because it's an 8.5. Don't do it. Just say no. Don't do it. You'll regret it. Drink them as fresh as you can get your grubby freaking hands on them, guys. That's the way it's meant to be done. That's the way it should be done. And when they put the canned on date on there or bottled on date, that's telling you, hey, this is when it was done. Drink it as fresh as you can do it. A lot better than this Best Buy, silly ass, enjoyed by, used by, whatever by. That's asinine. I don't know why these breweries are doing that other than to make more money and give it a longer shelf life. Only reason. Only freaking reason. And some of these breweries were actually doing a bottled or canned on date. And now they're going away from that, so they can sell more of it. Alright guys, about a quarter finger of head, and it looks just like orange juice in the glass. It is cloudy as it can be. It's definitely an unfiltered beer. Awesome looking beer. Reminds me of a Trillium or a Treehouse beer. Exactly. Let's get a nose to it. I'm excited. Ooh. That has got a awesome smell. Pine, grapefruit, pineapple, mango, papaya, oranges, tangerines, apricots. My gosh. That's freaking awesome. That's an awesome smelling beer. And a little bit of dankness to go in there too. That smells freaking wonderful. Let's try it. I'm mouth watering. I'm about to slobber on myself. Let's dive in. Cheers everybody. Cheers Lucas. Wow. Very citrusy. Oranges and mango. Pineapple. That's freaking delicious. That is awesome. That is awesome. Incredible. Double dry hopped. Wow. I'm blown away, and a lot of times when I see these little plain Jane silver cans with these stick-on wraparound labels, that tells me the brewery is concentrating on what's inside the package rather than spend a ton of money on fancy graphics or a pre-printed up can. They just get plain Jane cans, and they have a machine to put these stick-on labels on as it comes down the line. So they're spending their money on what's inside instead of a bunch of silly ass costly graphics. Well, it's right out of the fridge. Let me take it back, and as soon as I hand it to her, I'm going to have to pry it out of her hands. She loves these things just like I do. These juice bombs is what I call them. Delicious. I'm going to sip on it a while. I'll be right back, and we'll see where it ends up. Alright guys, I'm back. Got this to the left here. It's awesome. It's freaking awesome. It's outstandingly awesome. I'm a sucker for these juice bombs. They've ruined my palate now. The regular filtered versions of the IPAs and the double IPAs just can't hold a candle to the amount of juiciness and hop presence that these juice bombs have got. I'm ruined. I swear I'm ruined. These beers are awesome, and more breweries are doing this style of beer. I don't know if I've had anything with the lupulin powder in it before, but that's what these guys are doing to hop these things up mega style. So very, very damn tasty. If I could get this beer here, I would buy it all the time. I don't know what the distribution is for the other half brewing, but you guys that can get these beers, you're lucky. And this beer has the ABV written on the label. It's got the canned on date on the bottom. Would like to see the IBUs because nobody seems to know what it is. Maybe information they don't want you to know, and it may be on their website, guys, because I don't go to the websites of these beers. But usually, if it's available, Untapped will have it listed on their site where somebody's posted it, and it's not on there either. So, final chug. Double chug. That's awesome. I can't think of a single thing that I would say to change this beer, make it better, whatever. It's awesome. it's up in the same category as far as I'm concerned that the Trillium and Treehouse beers are doing delicious. Other than having the IBUs on there, and I'm not going to knock a great point on because it does not. Uh, when you see it's a double IPA, double dry hop, you know you're getting something. It's probably in the 90 range or better for this. When you're producing a beer of this magnitude, it takes quite a bit of bitterness in the hop profile to balance that much malt out. So delicious, guys. It's a 10 for me. It's a 100. It's excellent. It's awesome. Did I say I liked it? Yeah, I think you figured that out. Alright, let's run over to Beer Advocate. Beer Advocate has 93 outstanding. I think it's better than a 93, guys. I really, really do. I don't know what they wouldn't like about this beer if they're hopheads. And if they're not hopheads, why are you even drinking it? Over to Rate Beer. Rate Beer says overall 98, 94 in the style. I also think it's better than those numbers. And for our final check-in, we'll go over to Untappd, and they have it at 4.52. Don't think I've seen anything better from those guys as far as numbers than a 4.56 or 4.57 in that range. And I'm not going to knock any points because it doesn't have the IBUs. It's an excellent beer. It's world class. It's outstanding, guys. So if you've had this one from Other Half Brewing, and if my feeble old memory serves me correctly, I think I have had something from those guys before, but it wasn't nothing. I think it may have been a bottle. I can't remember now. I may be wrong, but the name sounds familiar. Once you get up to 2,600 beers in the reviews, some of them don't stand out as often or as much as they probably should have. So I don't know if these guys have changed anything. I know they are canning. I don't know if they've bottled before, but it seems to me that I had something from them in a bottle at one time. So I don't know. I don't remember. Getting old sucks. But excellent beer, guys. If you've had this one from them, this is their double dry hopped all Citra everything. And they make a regular version of this that's not double dry hopped. I didn't get it, or I haven't had it. This is outstanding. So if you've had it, let me know, guys. Come on back tomorrow. We're going to dig something out of that fridge. See you then.